and His heavenly Son. All praises, honor on the planet, and let the name of Yahweh shine in truth and in sincerity. This is Brother Uriah
and Brother Malaki
from the Wisconsin, West Iowa camp, and then we have
Brother Yaradanya,
all right, from the Chicago camp, and en route to the Passover. And the Brother Yardanya happened to send me this link of the video of Zakari's Passover. And I mean, it's just going to be a brief lesson, because however long it takes to get to the Passover, that's how long we're going to go. So it's only been like 10 minutes, or so. But we're going to play this clip and show you the madness. I mean, it's a club? Is it a juke joint? The motherfuckers got choppers, guns and shit, AKs and shit, sitting on fucking thrones. See, the Passover is a solemn assembly. A solemn assembly. Give me that in Exodus 12 chapter, man.
I got one in Deuteronomy.
That's perfect. Go ahead, brother.
Hey, this is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 16 and verse 8. 6 days thou shalt eat unleavened bread, and on the seventh day it shall be a solemn assembly unto the Lord thy God. Thou shalt do no work therein. All right.
He said it should be a what?
A solemn assembly.
Excuse me?
Oh, right here. Can I jump down?
Hey,
verse 15. It says, 7 days shalt thou keep a solemn feast unto the Lord Yahweh thy God in the place which the Lord shall choose, because Yahweh thy God shall bless thee in all thine increase and in the works of thine hands. Therefore thou shalt surely rejoice. So 7 days, it says, to keep the feast solemn.
Solemn. And that was a commandment of the Lord, to keep a solemn assembly. A solemn assembly, you ain't juking. A assembly, you ain't got no fucking your homo sapiens and your guns. Alright? And you're not sitting on some thrones. I'm gonna show it, alright? If you don't mind, Baba Kushai, I'm gonna rewind it and I'm gonna turn up the madness. Alright? Just debauchery. This shit right here just angered me. But it didn't anger me, because guess what? This is every year. Wait to see Nate new gimmicks for this year. Last year he came in right on the motherfucking horse. All right. It seemed like these motherfuckers are waxing worse and worse, man. All right. So with no further ado.
Look together, gospel at the movie ghetto. I built the masterpiece. Look together, gospel at the movie ghetto. Had to bring it to the light for people to see. Mad about it, I think I'm masterpiece. Feel like the last done, I built the masterpiece. I hear the demons talking, I think they after me. Y'all niggas Pharisees, I think I'm Maccabees. Y'all niggas Illuminati, I think I'm Machiavelli. Feeling like Malcolm Little, that's what the captain tell me. Feed the spirit food, just let it pack your belly. Fans hating the camps, I think they tapped the celly. I'm good in this, I think I'm John the Baptist. They wanted to buy my Bible, I told my mom to stash it. They ain't running my music, cause every song's a classic. The flow was addictive, I let it calm the addicts. The black in the faith, Ripley's, believe it or not. I study all the time, yeah, I got the seat for unlock. We was in the streets, used to keep the heater on cock. Now I'm building the church, I think I'm Peter the Rock. I think I'm masterpiece. I built the masterpiece. Look together, gospel at the movie ghetto. Had to bring it to the light for people to see. Mad about it, I think I'm masterpiece. Feel like the last done, I built the masterpiece. I hear the demons talking, I think they after me. Y'all niggas Pharisees, I think I'm Maccabees. Y'all niggas Illuminati, I think I'm Machiavelli. Feeling like
you see that madness? You see
I let it come to act. Believe it or not, I study all the time.
Nigga with a motherfucking chopper, motherfucking banger. And these motherfuckers sitting on fucking in $1 million throne chair. Nigga church say it all with the chopper. The nigga church say half wood, half holy.
I'm the addict. I can't pause. Ripley's, believe it or not, I study all the time. Yeah, I got the seat for unlock. We was in the streets.
Like press it, when they get to that particular,
Oh, y'all slick motherfuckers.
when they get to that particular part, you pause it, then the nigga's shirt say half hood, half holy. He got a fucking bazooka.
Right there. Look at that madness, man. This nigga got a whole AK-47 or whatever kind of gun that is. All right, and it said half hood, half holy, and then you got King
Alizé.
King Galazar. All right, you got King. God damn it, I can't. On the throne. I mean, cock back, set back. I mean,
Chilling in the scene.
bro, yeah, I got the microphone cocked, Shalom, holy Passover, most solemn occasion. What's up, my niggas? What's up, my niggas with the chopper? Bang, bang. And that's holy though. All right. Give me appearance of evil, man. Abstain. Give me that ear done.
Could I read hey, just the definition real quick on the word solemn, right? It says solemn, performed with due religious ceremony or reverence.
Oh, with reverence. You think it's reverent to have a fucking gun, a fucking machine gun? Is that reverent? Is it reverent to be humble before the Lord in glorious kingly thronely chairs? You think that Yahweh's Passover with the was held in the banquet hall? You know what I'm saying? Toasted and mosted with the nice with the boasted, and everybody dressed to the nines and goddamn it, fancy shit. Man, they had the most humblest Passovers, man. And the Most High likes the humble Passover. See, we'll get the bling and the glory and the swag when we earn it when this job is complete. But right now, we're supposed to be walking humbly before our power, humbly before the throne of grace.
Okay. Yeah, because like the elder was saying, there's examples in the scriptures about those bigger Passover, the ceremonies, but we have our what's it called, our what's the word I'm looking for? Basically, the way was showed unto us through our Lord Yahushua.
Right.
And when when we see His Passover, which Yahushua is our Passover, right? We're observing His Passover. It was solemn, man.
That's right.
And it was a time. It was a serious time. It was not trying to be fucking around and bullshitting. And the Lord ain't have a bunch of women over and music and no. It was Him, the disciples, and they knew what was going on, man.
That's right. Yeah, that's right, brother. And it was solemn. Okay, and we pushed that here in Chicago. Matter of fact, what did it say after camp? I just said, I know we happy to see your brothers and everything. We are all right. All right, now it's time to get them. This is business. This is the Lord's business, man. See, you ought to understand these feast days are not I'm not going to say not some of them, because some of them are celebratory. All right, but then some of them are solemn, a solemn assembly. Okay, it's like the Day of Atonement. That's solemn. You ain't partying the Day of Atonement. Okay, Hanukkah, you're giving gifts. Okay. Yeah. Purim, you're celebrating the fact the Lord took down Haman and all the reminiscing the reunion of being in the wilderness and everybody in tents and hanging out, hanging out like a family reunion. Okay, you have some holy days of that juncture. Okay. Of that ilk, all right. You can get, all right. But the Passover is commemorating, because they said in Exodus 12. Go to Exodus 12, and it says, when your sons, your children ask, "What is this?" Tell them this. You know what I'm saying? When they ask, "Why y'all doing this shit?" All right, and He gonna tell you why we do this, and this is the reason why. Why is there AK-47? Why are there thrones? All right, and then you got the deacon, and then you got Sakari, Alazar. All right, and just straight hood mode. You got the appearance of evil too.
Yeah,
give me the appearance of evil. Okay, go get that one first, and then get the other one. You got the other one?
I got 1 Thessalonians chapter 5. And verse, I'm gonna start at 21. It say, prove all things, hold fast that which is good. All right, verse 22, abstain from all appearances of evil.
Man, that don't look right, man. That's not no holy look. Just like you said, your son, who was 9 years old at the time,
Yeah.
saw their one Passover where like them look like a strip club, whatever the fuck. And what did your son say?
My son said, he said, dang, daddy, the Lord gonna deal with them niggas. When he saw them hoes with the bottles and shit, with the sparkles and the ass out,
Yeah,
he like, dang, daddy, the Lord gonna deal with them niggas.
that's called a hood. This is called a hood Passover, man. With guns and choppers. And niggas sitting on thrones. I would think it was club because they got them type of chairs for niggas to take poses and sit at the club like you're doing something big.
The drug kingpin chair.
You know what I'm saying?
The peacock chair.
Yeah, that's what it is. A peacock chair. Kind. Hit the other screen. Hit the other one.
This is Exodus chapter 12, and this is verse 26, right to the point, right? It says, and it shall come to pass, when your children shall say unto you, what mean ye by this service? That ye shall say, it is the sacrifice of the Lord Yahweh's Passover, who passed over the houses of the children of Israel in Egypt, when he smote the Egyptians, and delivered our houses, and the people bowed the head and worshipped.
So this is supposed to commemorate the Lord Pesach over us, pass over us, and meanwhile destroy the fucking heathens that has been oppressing us, beating us, killing us and raping us and robbing us by destroying their firstborn. That's what we're commemorating. So what do we hear? All right, like it's said. They matter of fact, could you go back to
Exodus?
yeah.
Come.
All right, you jump down to verse see all right, and 29. Read verses 29 and 30, Bible.
Exodus 12 and 29, and it came to pass that at midnight the Lord Yahweh smote all the firstborn in the land of Egypt, from the firstborn of Pharaoh that sat on his throne, unto the firstborn of the captive that was in the dungeon, and all the firstborn of cattle. And Pharaoh rose up in the night, he and all his servants, and all the Egyptians, and there was a great cry in Egypt, for there was not an house where there was not one dead.
There is a great cry, and one of the definitions for that word cry is shriek and wailing. So it was not no, these motherfuckers, oh my baby, motherfuckers losing it, the bitches losing it, the men losing it. So that's what we're supposed to be commemorating. That's when he said, eat it with your loins girt about you, with your feet shod, with the staff in your hand, and eat it in haste. And that's supposed to be in our minds. We're supposed to be seeing and feeling and thinking and hearing the screams and hoping by morning time, Pharaoh say, let y'all get the fuck out of here. And then, hey, you was packed up, ready to fucking go.
Yeah, no lingering.
That just angered me, man. Angered.
Con. Yeah, hey, if I could grab this real quick. This is 1 Corinthians chapter 11 and verse 26, right? Because it's going into how the Lord broke the bread, right? He gave it unto the disciples. He took the wine, gave it to the disciples. And it says, for as often as ye eat this bread and drink this cup, ye do show the Lord's death till he come. Because that's the other thing that was going on, man. You know, after the Passover day, the Lord was taken up. You know, he was taken captive, right? They took him in front of Pontius Pilate. You know, he had to suffer and do all the things that he had to go through, get beaten with stripes, had to carry the cross, man. It was a serious time. So we're showing forth the Lord's death, right? It says, for verse 27, Wherefore, whosoever shall eat this bread and drink this cup of the Lord unworthily shall be guilty of the body and the blood of the Lord. But let a man examine himself, and so let him eat of that bread and drink of that cup. For he that eateth and drinketh unworthily eateth and drinketh damnation to himself, not discerning the Lord's body.
Man.
And that's the niggas, man. They're not discerning the Lord's body. They're not discerning the seriousness behind the Passover, man. For them, it's just a fucking reason to gather around and beat niggas and eat chicken and fuck off, man. They don't understand the spiritual aspect of what the fuck is going on, man.
And so several camps, they do this every year, man. And that's why I said Passover madness is back again. There you go. Here's another motherfuckers making it a show, making it gimmicks, coming in on the horses, sitting on thrones. You know what I'm saying? Got guns and AKs and Malays. What the fuck? You know, you got females, family. What the fuck? Man, this is. The Lord said, "Do all things decently and in order." We set the example. All right. He said, we tell them we are your sign. Is that the sign that we want to show? That's what's different from the world. Then that looked like a pageantry. Nigga, it's like niggas all the way zoomed the fuck back in the. He was, I mean, in the chair like, swim where, you know. So, you know, shalom, you know, happy Passover looking ass nigga. I don't even feel right doing a lesson sitting like this doing a lesson. You know what I'm saying? This doesn't invoke that spirit of holiness and regalness, of solemnity.
Yeah, serious.
That's why they don't take it serious, man.
Yeah, man. You know, and there's laws, man. There's laws even within this ministry, man. The scripture says that the priest wasn't even supposed to be roughly paraphrasing. You couldn't be drunk, man. You couldn't be drunk and sloppy and perform the service of a priest.
Nope.
Why? That shows you the seriousness behind it. You had to be in your right mind. You know, like they would say, you ain't just nonchalant. Oh yeah, shalom. Yeah, we doing this lesson. You know what I'm saying, man? No.
Lord gave me a park right here. That's cool.
Okay, bro.
I mean,
No, we're feeding the Lord's sheep. You know, we're showing the Lord's death, man. We're giving the words of eternal life. It's nothing to be taken lightly.
That's right, brother. And we supposed to be the example. We supposed to set the standard. All right. You didn't learn that from us. All right. And the Most High, He's coming for that debauchery and that wickedness and that madness, man. Every idle word, every idle action that you do and say, Most High is going to judge you for, bro. So, like I said, we weren't making this long. You have any other scriptures?
No.
You got anything?
Yeah, right, fast.
Go ahead.
This is the book of 2 Corinthians chapter 6 and verse 17. Wherefore come out from among them and be ye separate, saith the Lord, and touch not the unclean thing, and I will receive you.
Perfect.
All right, so we got to separate, man, and we can't. Them niggas look like folks now. They don't look like no man of the Lord, man.
Man, if you didn't know about the Hebrew garments and so forth like that, you would thought that was some other shit with niggas with guns and sitting there like they or some flex mode. You know what I'm saying? So just know the Passover madness is back. Avoid camps like that. You know, avoid them. Yeah, that shit's off. Hopefully this has been edifying through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Shemel, Shai, Bashem, Rakakodash. All praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh, Shai, Bahashem, Rakakodash. Double honors to the apostles out in New York, a great millstone in DMS. Shalom to all the righteous camps, okay, that do things directly and correctly and righteously and decently and in order. All right, shalom to the sisters of the hopeful righteous elect and the children as well. And may you all have blessed Passover, and may this be the last Passover on this side. With that, we're going to say shalom, Kwam Yasharallah, and you know what I'm about to say it with me.